Hey everybody, I just want to make a short video on deleting edges. So there's a couple ways to do this. The first is just simply going into edges and deleting them. So you can delete individual edges, or you can click on an entire, double click on an edge and it'll select the entire loop and you can just hit delete. Now just note, whenever you delete an edge, it leaves behind vertices. So vertices will be left behind provided that there's a minimum of 2 edges going into it, right? So there's, as we can see, there's an edge here and then there's an edge here. So there's 2 edges in total going into that one vertice. So those vertices can also be deleted as well just by doing that. So you just got to be careful though when you're deleting edges this way, because these end vertices right here on either side, now these are also only connected by 2 edges, right? So if I were to say delete this loop and just do a big select, it's also going to go in and delete all of those corner vertices. So usually you don't want that. Sometimes you do, right? Sometimes you want to change the shape, but you know, if you want this to be more square-like, you might want to keep those there. So you want to be a bit more specific. So there is another way of doing this that will delete the edge and then also remove the vertices. And it is a menu option, and because it is, I don't use it as often, although you could add it to your shelf and you could probably make a hotkey for it as well, which, you know, maybe that's something we can look at in class. But basically you just select your edge the same way I did this one over here, and under Edit Mesh we have Delete Edge and Vertex. So I just click on that. There is a hotkey already, Control Delete, and you'll notice it already deletes the edges. Now, is that hotkey always been there? Maybe I just never noticed it before. So if I were to bring up the cylinder, right, or sorry, the spring, the helix, if I wanted to delete this entire edge, now in my video I just did this. I just selected it and just removed it that way. But I could also do this, right? I could just double click on that edge and hit Control Delete, and it just does it automatically. And it removes all of those interior vertices as well. All right, so there's a couple options on deleting edges and making sure that you're not being left with any kind of stray vertices. Okay, cheers.